Astrology with a monthly reading for the sign of Scorpio. This will be for April 2021. It will be on YouTube, which means it's also timeless because whenever you click on the video is when it's meant for you. So 10 months down the line, this could represent your past, present or your future. I really hope you enjoy. Let's get into it. So, we are going to be doing a reading for Scorpio for the month of April 2021. What is the theme for the month? Okay. You have the Ace of Pentacles and then you have the Fool in the reverse. So you may be feeling a bit rash. Rash? Is rash a right word? Rash? You may be feeling a little bit reckless with your cash. Something like that. Might be the vibe. With some kind of material aspect. You may overspend. Potentially. Let's have a little look into week 1, please, of April 2021 for the sign of Scorpio. Week 1. You have the Star. Wonderful, wonderful. What's the challenge, please? What's the challenge? There's too many cards here. We have a couple of queens. Okay, there might be you and a friend. I had to take a little break there because there were some minor distractions. So let's get back into the reading. So this little message came out here and I feel that there may be communication from a friend, or you may communicate with a friend about having some kind of meet up and celebration. That's just kind of a little mini message. I had some thoughts too about the Star. Now the Star can be talking about fortune. You know, you may come across a windfall of some kind, which is why you're being, the theme for the month potentially is overspending. You may think you've got all this cash and buy too much. I don't know. Let's see. What's the challenge then? The Knight of Cups. So yeah, you might be a bit frivolous. You may be feeling quite romantic. This feels like your card here because cups are represented by the water signs, so Cancer, Pisces and Scorpio. So yeah, you may shower somebody with gifts. That might be what the challenge here is that you're frivolous with your cash. Or the challenge is somebody's a bit too in your face with their romantic side. Let's move on. We will clarify later. At the moment, it's all speculation. Let's see. What's week 2 holding for Scorpio, please? In April 2021. What does week 2 hold? Week 2. Okay, a little bit of indecision. Your mind is pulling you here, there and everywhere. And then you've got the Page of Cups as the challenge. Yeah, what I always get concerned about. So the Page of Cups isn't necessarily a negative card, but it feels quite immature to me. And it talks about there being affections and maybe invitations of some kind. But why drop from a knight to a page? These are the challenges. This person maybe then starts to promise too much, promises things that are unattainable when pigs may fly. What's happening in week 3? What's happening in week 3? Okay, the 10 of Swords, that's feeling a bit stabbed in the back. Maybe somebody saying some wrong thing about you to somebody, or to your face even. I just had this thought as well, when you think about what the theme for the month is, and the theme is maybe a little bit reckless, taking risks with the Ace of Pentacles, with your materialized things, your tangible items. You're taking risks here, and I feel that maybe you potentially, or somebody, you know, could be doing this to you. Somebody, you have hope that this new person, this new love interest potential new love interest, shall we say, is saying what they mean and they come across that way. But as we move into week 2, you're like, ooh, really? Are they really telling me the truth? You see? Because then maybe you find out that they've been lying about something. You're being told to be cautious. You know, they could be promising you the world and it's all a load of old beep. It's a load of BS. You're going to catch them out in that. You're going to think about them. I mean, I know you can be quite untrustworthy sometimes, maybe. You have the 9 of Cups as the challenge. Your happiness, your independence, your... and then the 7 of Wands, 7 of Swords on the bottom. Your kind of... What's the word? What you find enjoyable, what your dreams and all that kind of stuff is what the challenge is. So maybe like the reality of the situation isn't what it seems. So you're being challenged with that, you know, that's hurting your feelings a little bit potentially. Let's have a look at week 4, please, for my Scorpions. Week 4 for April 2021. Week 4, we have the 5 of Swords in reverse. So you're very much in your head during the month. You have the Devil on the bottom here. Yeah, I feel like you might kind of be breaching your dark side a little bit in week 4, talking about maybe there being a bit of a power struggle. You might be feeling a little bit hateful towards a situation of some kind, hopefully not towards yourself, but you know, it can happen. You have the 8 of Cups, the 3 of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. So this is somebody who is walking away to new beginnings, to a new life, leaving the fire behind. Whether they started the fire, who knows? I mean, they have a lot of passion. They can see a new dawn. They can see a new horizon coming, which leads them to being this kind of ethereal person, somebody who is pretty down to earth, you know. But you have to go through this process. Let's see, 6 of Swords was on the bottom then for that message. You have to leave something behind in order to achieve that. What's the challenge for week 4, please? What's the challenge for week 4? Okay. Your challenge is going to be the High Priestess, using your intuition. Listening to your gut is going to be what the challenge is. I think that maybe listening to your gut is what makes you see... You've got the 3 of Wands on the bottom there. Yeah, listening to your gut is what makes you see. Somebody's been lying to you. Somebody may have been telling you that they have all this money because they showered you with gifts. So this theme isn't about you overspending. You see, when I say you have to keep moving. What's the outcome? What's the advice for the whole month, please? The 5 of Wands is the outcome and advice. Bottom of the deck, what you don't see is the Emperor. So somebody could be quite like authoritative, could be very controlling even. We will clarify now, but the vibe I kind of get here, Scorpio, is that maybe somebody was leading you down the garden path with how much money they had, how much they could provide. At the beginning of the month, you still have hope. Let's clarify, by the way, as I talk. Take my stones off. At the beginning of the month, you have hope, but your thoughts start to creep in as the month goes on. You really, really desperately don't want to lose your happiness, but you finally see it. You finally see it. Change is coming though, okay? Let's have a little look at what I can get for this. The King of Wands, a fiery person, Emperor, maybe a husband, with the 7 of Swords here. So this is a little bit of a cunning person, somebody that may not have been telling the whole truth about the whole truth, maybe hiding something. Page of Pentacles is somebody who like has is stable, right? They have ambition. Right there. They have ambition. So I don't think this is talking about you, Scorpio. I think this is talking about someone else. Three of Swords was on the bottom of the deck for that. Yeah, I think that if you are involved with a fire sign, that maybe there's some deception there. They could be your husband, they could be your boss, they could be your father, somebody of an authoritative figure. There's some deception there with regards to their tangible things. Their pentacles. What was this? Judgment. Judgment is coming though. You see, you have the star there, you have judgment. There's cause for celebration in this week 1 of April. Tell me about this Knight of Cups, please. He's the Knight, right? Yeah. Tell me about the Knight of Cups, please. He's the Ace of Wands. I feel like in this situation, if you think about what that symbol may represent, you know, whatever you want to know. There's growth here. You've got the Emperor come out again. I think that this is the Emperor. 2 of Cups on the bottom. So this is about some sort of partnership, friendship, love, that kind of thing. I do think that your April is, so far we're looking at a relationship that you are in with somebody. If you are single, like I say, this could be something to do with a boss, a teacher, a father figure, something like that instead. So there's some kind of lesson to be learned here that, you know, when people have like rose tinted glasses on, that maybe this person is taking more from you. There's a burden here. Star on the bottom of the deck. Star and star, you know. There's some kind of burden being felt here in regards to having, like, you want to have hope, you know what I mean? Like, this is somebody that you're involved with in some way, and you want to have hope, and that's a struggle. That's wearing down. Let's move on to week 2 with the 2 of Swords here. Why the 2 of Swords? You have got the Hermit, the 8 of Swords, and the Magician. So something becomes illuminated here in week 2 with the Page. Like, he's now shining a light on the Page's real personality, and then you're like, oh no, but oh my god, I'm trapped. But this is what I want. This is what I've been thinking about this whole time. I thought they were doing this, and it's like he's trying to tell you that what you think is what you get. You know, your intentions are what you manifest. Let's move on to week 3. We are looking at the 10 of Swords and the 9 of Cups here. 10 of Swords and 9 of Cups here for week 3. You have a balancing act. This was on the bottom of the deck, by the way. After I pulled these, this was on the bottom of the deck. There's some kind of balance going to be found and that needs to occur here between these 2 weeks. You have the Queen of Swords on the bottom there. Use your mind, use your brain, use your head. That's a head and a heart thing going on there, I think. You think about the 9 of Cups, this is like you are nearly fulfilled. 10 of Cups is like full fulfillment. And then the 10 of Swords, so you're at, so your head is telling you, you're like, this is the end of the cycle here. There's too many cards, but we'll see. Yeah, 9 of Cups comes, Queen of Swords comes, just like I said, use your head. There's somebody has been basically breadcrumbing, handing out, kind of leading you along, leading you down the garden path here. You're being told to reflect. You're going to need to take some time to reflect. Tower at the bottom. Yeah, something's here to shake your world. Something's going to shake up in week 3. Let's move on to week 4 with the High Priestess and then the 5 of Swords in the reverse, please. 5 of Swords in the reverse. What's it about? Why do you need to be the High Priestess? What's the challenge? Tell me. Oh, week 4. Okay. I mean, it kind of turned itself upside down. Ace of Pentacles, World. Did we not have the Ace of Pentacles up here? Yes, we did. At the overall theme. So we've kind of come full circle a little bit with the whole month. However, the Ace of Pentacles is in the reverse. This is talking a little bit now about there being some kind of potential financial issue, a missed opportunity of some kind. You've got the World here at the bottom of the deck. The World is about completion, you know, about the life cycle, something coming to an end, or what are you telling me about? The Queen of Pentacles jumped out. She is now in the reverse. Somebody who has maybe lost her way. She now feels a bit indifferent. She's so disappointed. That's another card of some kind of financial insecurity, maybe, which is what the theme was. We are finding out now that somebody may have gambled the money away. You may have had a windfall at the start of the month and then somebody spent all that and didn't tell you. There's a lot of like indecision here. Nobody, it's like you don't know what to trust, you know. They could spin you a pack of lies and say, oh, somebody stole it from my account. Queen of Wands. Somebody feels a bit prideful, doesn't want to admit something, doesn't want to tell the truth, maybe. You have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse and the Knight of Pentacles. So the Wheel of Fortune has now come round in the reverse. So this is now somebody has lost control. There's a bit of a string of bad luck going to happen. Yeah. I think someone may have a bit of an issue potentially with gambling and maybe not telling you the truth. Like when they win, they shower you with gifts. And then you maybe discover that in week 2, and then your world comes crashing down in week 3. You realise that all the money's gone. Tell me about the Five of Wands, please. This is about advice. This is about support. It's finding help. So there is light at the end of the tunnel. You have the Three of Wands, and then you have the Ten of Pentacles. Something that might influence that is the Six of Swords. So making the decision to actually walk away, to leave. There are other opportunities out there. You have the opportunity to have a happy and fulfilling family life. That chance is out there for you if you want to walk away. And I'm not saying you have to, because you can also work on situations like this. Right, take a breath. And what I'm going to do now is, if you want to ask a question specific to you, and I will see if I can come up with an answer that is not related to April's reading, and then it may also just clarify what we've talked about. It may help us to understand like what you should do next, but you think about the question. Okay. Three of Cups in the reverse. Two of Wands. Six of Swords. Knight of Pentacles. And Temperance. Nine of Cups on the bottom. Okay. I feel like the answer here is if you walk away, you will find stability. There will be harmony, balance. There's a Sagittarius turned up here. You have your Nine of Cups. You will feel happy. You will feel grateful for what you have. The Three of Cups starts us off here now. The fact that it's in the reverse could be talking about overindulgence or gossip of some kind. Now, this could also be a little bit about third party, but when we look at what your reading's been about, the third party could be the money situation. Now, leaving that behind, you have the Two of Wands. You can start afresh. The world is your oyster. You can go out there. You have the world in the palm of your hands. You can do whatever you want to do. You do not have to stay stuck. You can pack your bags and leave a situation. that does not serve you to something more stable and balanced. So that's it for you, Scorpio. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe, and if not, that's okay. And yeah, take care of yourself. Bye.